What going on, Ayo? It's your girl Samara, aka Sammy, and welcome back to the channel. As y'all can see, we are very comfortable right now. I given Ayu very raw, true form Samara right now. I was very much in the bed, and then I was like, you know what I want? I want a seafood boil. So I ordered it, and I got it from Juicy Crab. Okay, so let me tell you what I get from Juicy Crab. I got the, what's it called? The something combo with Juicy Special. So I got a seafood combo of 5 shrimp, 5 snow crab, lobster tail, and it comes with potatoes and corn, and Juicy Special mild. Yeah, I like the shit. That's what I got. And I was like, you know what, let me just come here. Hold on. Okay. I said, you know what, let me just come here. Let me come on here and talk to the people while I eat my food. And, you know, chat up where are you? To know what's tea. Like, y'all tell me what's going on in your lives. Like, how is life going for you? Is everything great? I have my napkins on standby. I feel like I need to get a fork or a knife or something. Give me 1 second. Okay, we got a fork. Okay, let's go say our prayers. Thank you, Lord God, for this food. Pray that it will be nourishing to my body. You pray that everybody, they clean the food real good. Pray the people that prepared it, they wash their hands, they take their time, and they prepare this food real good, even though they forget my cheesecake. But that's okay, because I'm gonna get it. And I pray that, you know, that they just took the time and they made it with love, and they made it with all the love that you have given us, dear God. And I pray that you will just continue to bless it. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Hallelujah. Okay, so what were on my little noggin today, right? Is like, today I just like, nowadays, like, what is tea with, like, relationships and all that stuff? Like, dating in this generation is so freaking exhausting, bro. Like, it's so exhausting. Like, I swear, you have to, it's like you have to freaking go find, you have to go freaking find Waldo in order to find a man nowadays. Like, that shit is so annoying. Like, I don't understand why I have to make things so difficult with dating. So, like, I was talking to myself earlier today, and right away, if I don't talk to yourself, you definitely should, because it's you gotta talk to yourself to know you know what I mean? I was talking to myself today, and I was just like, I feel like I have like 3 main deal breakers when it comes to relationships, right? Like, I feel like that's what the whole getting to know you phase is about. Like, that's what the whole dating phase is about. Like, you take your time, you go on dates, you learn people, you get to know each other. And when I say get to know each other, I'm not talking about no bullshit. But what's your favorite color? Where you wanna be when you grow up? If like, no, not that bullshit application shit. I'm talking about really get to know each other. I feel like if you have to go ask them basic ass questions, like, if you're on a date with somebody and you have to go asking them basic ass questions like you're on an interview, maybe that person is not meant for you, because I personally feel like conversation should flow. Conversation should come naturally, you know what I mean? Like, there's no reason. Like, you ever been on a phone with somebody and then you have to like go on Google and look up questions to ask the person so you could have a conversation with them? That, I'm ashamed to say, I definitely did that before. And that's just because a lot of the time, y'all niggas don't be having nothing to talk about. Like, y'all be boring. For real, like, once you take sex out of the equation, a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't have nothing to offer nobody. And I'm not just talking about financial or substantial or none of that stuff. I'm talking about emotionally as a human being. Like, you're incapable of holding a conversation, a real conversation. You don't know how to talk to people. And I feel like that's partially because of social media. Well, not partially. I feel like that's just because of social media. Like, because we on social media so much, y'all make social media seem like that's all it is to life. Like, whatever you see online is what it is. Y'all literally create entire mindsets based off of the shit you see on social media. And the crazy part about it is, the shit you see on social media is other people's motherfucking opinions. Like, so we're basing your core values and your mindset off of somebody else's thoughts and somebody else's opinions. What about your thoughts? What about your opinions? Like, y'all don't even be thinking for yourself. Y'all really be going out here and creating an entire lifestyle, and then based off of what you see on social media. And I feel like it's sad. Like, I feel like unless social media is your job, unless social media is literally your job, and you don't have no choice but to be on social media, I feel like everybody needs a break from social media every now and again. Like, even the people who social media is their job, like, it's the same way how when you work in a regular job, you go on vacation. It's the same way how if you're a social media influencer, you go on vacation, you're not working. And even if you go on vacation, it's so difficult. Even if you go on vacation, you're still not on vacation because you're still blogging, you're still taking pictures, you're still posting. That should have still work. You know what I mean? But we're going off topic. But my thing is like, okay, so my three deal breakers for our relationship is, number one, like a deal breaker, for those who don't know. A deal breaker is basically something like, if you do this or don't do this, then we cannot be together. Like, there's no way we could be together. Right? So, deal breaker number one is if you don't believe in God. I don't care what the world is on. If you don't believe in God, there's no way we're gonna work. I don't care what other, and I respect our beliefs, I do. I respect it, but that doesn't mean I have to accept it. Cause what I don't understand is the little shit that I let slide in the beginning of your relationship because you like him would be the same thing that will be the death of your relationship later down the line. Like, people don't understand how everything is connected. Like, them same red flags that you was peeping when y'all first got together is the same reason why y'all are getting divorced right now after 15 years. You knew that's how it was from the beginning. And especially with men, I feel like men definitely show you who they are and how they feel about you very early on. Like, that's the difference between men and women. Like, a man, if a man loves a woman and genuinely loves her, like, if a man loves a woman, not just say he loves her, if he loves a woman, I feel like that love is real, because men love you based off of who you are, for real. Women, on the other hand, women have a tendency of falling in love with what a man could be or what he should be. And instead of falling in love with who the man says he is. You know what I mean? Like, the man could dead have to be telling you in your face, like, I am not a good man. I am gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna break your heart. hold on. Okay. He's like, a man would that show you who he is. A woman would be like, nah, but he has so much potential and he could do this and he could do that. Stop. We need to stop doing that. We need to stop giving men as so much grace that they don't give us. Like, for example, right? A man will never date a woman who he doesn't find attractive. It will never happen. He might fuck a woman he don't find attractive, but he will never date her. Why? So he doesn't find her attractive. So why is it that when women say they don't want a man to have standards when it comes to appearances, all of a sudden is like a big issue? No. This is the same way how you wouldn't date somebody that you're not attracted to. It's the same way how I'm not gonna date somebody that I'm not attracted to. It's simple like that. Like, if I don't like you, if I don't want to look at you, why would I date you? That's not gonna work. I mean, the thing with relationships nowadays, I just want to know, like, I know sneaky links have always been a thing since the beginning of time. Sneaky links and hookup culture is not new, right? But it's definitely more common nowadays, right? And I'm just like, where did that come from? Like, where did that whole shit come from? Like, everybody and their mother, everybody and their grandfather just want to be sneaky link, sneaky link, sneaky link. Oh, you could be my sneaky link. Or all that bullshit, but why you look? Look at this big old piece of meat. Oops, fell in the sauce. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Right, I don't know. I don't know where that shit started. Like, me, I'm a lover girl. I like to be held. I want to be in love. All that shit. And I just cannot get down with sneaky link culture. Like, did I have my fair share of sneaky links in my day? Absolutely. You know what I mean? But now, it's like that's all you niggas want. It's just sneaky link, sneaky link, sneaky link. Like, first of all, and I think it's because we just traumatized by love. Like, I think our parents had a point when they said we were too young to be in love. Like, back in the 90s and stuff, like, yes, they had high school sweethearts and all that stuff and blah, 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 blah. But falling in love, my generation, like, we moved way too fast in the love department. And so you get your heart broken when you're 16 years old. And I mean, even younger than 16, back home, you get your heart broken in middle school, elementary school, right? You keep getting your heart broken out your high school. And now as in our 20, now we have a bunch of 20-something year olds who's supposed to be in the prime of their life, who's supposed to just be starting out with this dating life and all of that stuff, and you're already over it by the time you're 21. And your life literally just begun, like, just started. I think that's part of the reason why sneaky link culture is just so thing with my generation, because we spend so much time in school falling in love and getting our heart broken, when that shit should have been reserved for now, for our 20s. Like, now we're supposed to be living it up, falling in love and all that shit. Hello. And it's like nobody want to fall in love anymore. Like, what happened to that? It sucks, bro. It sucks out here thinking, and then y'all be idolizing some toxic ass motherfucking couples like Christian and Blueface and all these other celebrity YouTube couples that like Corey and Carmen. Anybody who idolizes Carmen and Corey need to get their health checked, because that relationship is far from healthy. Like, no. If that's the shit that y'all are calling love nowadays, you can keep it. You can keep it. I will be perfectly fine, head in my hole with my Keebler elf and my chocolate chip cookies by my damn self, because I can't be bothered. And it's like, you gotta put up with a nigga with 7 baby mamas and First of all, that whole baby mama baby daddy drama seemed like a world I don't never want to be a part of. I refuse to get caught in the baby mama. I refuse to let a nigga baby mama ring. Like, hell fucking no. No. There just will be no way. We get off topic. Me didn't even finish telling you about my deal breakers. But yeah, deal breaker. My main one, number one, you got if you don't believe in God. That's automatic. If you don't believe in God, you could just call it a wrap one time. That's like mandatory for me. Second one is if you don't believe in marriage. Now I understand there's so many different things about marriage and how it's just government and blah 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 blah. But here's what. Let me tell you one thing I know. Is I'm not gonna be nobody's girlfriend for the rest of my life. Let's make that crystal clear. I'm not gonna be no nigga girlfriend for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna be nobody's shawty. I'm not gonna be nobody's homegirl, none of that. I'm gonna be somebody's wife. Somebody's sexy ass wife. One day. Okay? Because guess what? If you expect any child out of me, this hand got to get filled. As long as this hand is empty, so will my womb. Number one, I feel like before you get into a relationship with anybody, you need to ask these questions. And I know people will be like, oh, it's too soon to have this conversation. No, it's not. Because I either wait till the last minute to have these important conversations when you're done 6 months into the relationship. How are you 6 months into a relationship with somebody and you don't know whether or not they believe in marriage or not? Make it make sense. Like, how are you 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, whatever years, deep into a relationship with somebody and you don't know that they don't believe in God? How do you not know that? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know who this person is for real. And then like, oh, when you find out all of that, you're like, oh, you're not the person I thought you were. No, because the person you thought I was not who I am. Because you never took the time to actually get to know who I was. That's why I'm not the person you thought I was, because it's exactly what it is. You thought I was this person. You thought your shit yourself. Like, y'all don't be taking the time to get to know each other for real. And y'all just be going based off of vibes and feelings. And y'all don't be getting to know the real things about people in a relationship. Like, practical stuff that y'all need to talk about before getting in a relationship with somebody. First of all, religious beliefs. Do y'all believe in God? Do you not believe in God? If you have children, will you send them to Catholic, to Christian school, private school? You know what I mean? How many children do you want? Do you want children? Is that a thing that you want? Do you want to get married? Is marriage on your list of priorities? What do you want to do with your career? You know, them, like, people ignore the practical questions to ask when they get to know somebody. And that is the type of shit that makes marriages fall apart. Those type of questions that y'all don't be asking people is the type of shit that people get divorced over, that people have been getting divorced over for years. Or we just wanted different things out of life. How you married for 15 years and now you want different things out of life? You know what I mean? Like, you could have saved your 15 years by asking these questions 15 years ago. Now, you don't have to ask all these questions on the first date, obviously, because you don't want to scare the people in my way. But one thing I like to do when I talking to somebody, first thing I ask is, what are your intentions with this relationship? Is this gonna be, are you looking for a relationship? Is this just a casual thing? Like, what do you want? What is your goal? What are you looking for? Because your answer to that question, your answer to that question is gonna determine how I move with you from here on out. If you tell me, okay, I want a relationship, no problem. So do I. I also want a relationship. So then I will move with you accordingly, right? Make plans, make you a priority, make time to spend time with you, go out with you, all that good stuff, right? However, if you're telling me, hey, I don't want a relationship, I just want something casual, I then have two options. I can say, well, hey, I just want something casual too. We could just do that. Or I could say, well, that's not what I'm looking for, but it was nice meeting you, and I hope you find what you're looking for, because it's not gonna be with me. And move on. It's that simple. Like, and men, believe it or not, there are women in the world that just want sex too. Trust me. There are women, you do not have to lie about wanting to be in a relationship to get fucked. Because I promise you, women like sex just as much as y'all do. Probably even a little bit more. We as women, like, we normally are the ones being chased. So we're normally the ones have to do the rejecting. So we don't tend to take rejection well. You know what I mean? We tend not to take rejection well. We tend to take rejection to heart and take it personal. And attack this person and do all that. Just because a nigga don't want you. Like, we refuse to believe that a nigga could possibly not want us. Babes. Same way how you don't want a nigga because of X, Y, and Z. It's the same way how a nigga could not want you because of X, Y, and Z. Men are allowed to have standards as well. Just saying. Men are allowed to have standards just like we have standards. They're allowed to express their emotions. And then that's the thing. I feel like women always be like, oh, why my man don't open up to me? And this is not a video bashing woman. I love women. There's a lot of things that we need to work on as women. You know what I mean? I feel like we always be like, oh, why don't my man like to open up to me? He don't want to tell me his feelings, blah, blah, blah. You begging the man to open up to you, right? And then the second he do, you just using what the fuck he tells you as ammunition when you get vexed. Please, this is exactly why he didn't want to tell you his feelings, because you don't give a fuck. You just want to find ammunition. You just want to find leverage to hold over his head when he do something that's not pleasing to you. You ever realize that a relationship is only not working out when the woman is not happy? the man's feelings don't have shit to do with a relationship. And that is very sad because men are human beings just like us. Like, it's very sad. And it's very selfish on our part to think that our relationship is all about us. I feel like nowadays, if you fall in love with somebody, you fall in love with them for real. Like, I feel like now, if you actually have a long-lasting, healthy relationship nowadays, it's real. Because there's no obligation to be with this person. I don't have nothing holding me to you. Being with you is 100% my choice. And I'm choosing to be with you. And I continue choosing to be with you every single day. You know what I mean? And then that's the thing. Please do not ever feel like you have to be somebody's second choice. Like, baby, I was not even the second born child. The fuck? Who I look like being your second child? I wasn't the second child, the second niece, the second grandchild, the second nobody. I was the first, period. So who are you to talk? So who am I to take that I could be any nigga's second choice? No, baby, you choose me or you don't choose nobody. Because if you really wanted me, it wouldn't have any other choices. It wouldn't have any other options besides me. And that's another thing. I don't know where the whole I don't like labels thing come from. Do y'all not understand the importance of labels? If I give you 3 white powdery substances, right? 3 different ones. And don't put no labels on it. How the fuck you gonna know what's the difference between the flour, the pancake mix, and the crack? How you gonna know? If they all look the damn same. You're not gonna know. And then you're gonna end up putting the crack in your damn pancakes and you're gonna want to know why your children them sprazzing out and you gotta take them to the hospital. That's why you need labels, okay? So you can understand that this is flour, this is pancake mix, this is cornstarch, this is crack. You know what I'm saying? This is baking soda, this is powdered sugar. All of them shit look the same. You need labels in your life, bitch, so you can know what the fuck is what. Okay? It's simple as that. It's really simple as that. So any motherfucker that come in your life and talking about something, oh, I don't believe in labels, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. And you want to know why they don't believe in labels? Because they want to be able to treat you how they want to and get all the relationship benefits from you. But they don't want to put a relationship title to it because they don't want, if something have to happen, they could always have hit you with the, oh, but we was never together excuse. They could always hit you with that. That's why a lot of niggas they be like, oh, I ain't looking for a relationship right now. Bullshit. Yes, you are. Because you treating me like we in a relationship. You fucking me like we in a relationship. You talking to me like we in a relationship. We doing everything that motherfuckers in a relationship do. But you don't want a relationship with me because why? Because you want to keep your options open. Just in case of what? Just in case I break your heart? But explain to me how I'm going to break your heart if we're not together. Tell me that. Tell me that. Like, I want you to tell me that. Like, explain to me, how am I gonna break your heart if we in a relationship? Another thing, love is scary. Love is scary. But you will never, ever be able to fall in love if you don't remove that safety blanket from around your heart, dog. It's simply never gonna happen. You're never gonna find something real, and then it'll be the same motherfuckers who'll be like, I just want something real. I just want somebody. It'll be the same motherfucker who'll be blasting that song, who'll be like, oh, I don't believe in labels. We just vibing. Girl, be fucking for real. Be so motherfucking for real. All I asking for you to be is for real. That's all I asking for you to be. You don't have to be nothing else in this world but for real. Because what are you really telling me right now? You really trying to play me for idiot? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. That's what it's really giving me. That you really trying to play me for idiot. And guess what? As one man gone, and there's one band. one thing about me is I can move the fuck on. So please understand. If you're telling me, if you tell me you don't want a relationship, no problem. I understand. But do not expect for me to give you relationship treatment. You just told me you don't want a relationship, but you want to be on the phone all night. You want to be hanging out, going on dates and shit. You want to be up under me. You want to be all shit. You want to have sleepovers. You want to be picnics and all that different shit. But you don't want a relationship. So, this leads me to my next question. What the fuck do y'all think a relationship is? Y'all let me know in the comment section. What is y'all definition of a relationship? Because y'all be avoiding that relationship word like a plague, like the plague. Like, if you're being honest, are you always in relationships? Because for a generation full of motherfuckers that don't want relationships, y'all always seem to get you heartbroken. And I don't understand how that works. Y'all always heartbroken for a generation of motherfuckers that ain't in relationships. So I don't understand that at all. I don't get it. Do you get it? If you get it, please explain it to me. I'm definitely an old soul. And I know y'all sick of hearing people be like, oh, I'm an old soul, I was born in the wrong generation. I would never tell nobody I was born in the wrong generation. I was born in the exact same time I was meant to be here. However, I do have an old soul, and I still believe in old school for some aspects of stuff. And love is one of them. Like, I don't understand how are you gonna sit here and y'all up under the place with each other, doing everything that people in a relationship do, but y'all not together. All right. If you want to be the mayor of La La Land, you be my guest, babes. Population 1. Because that is the most ditzy shit is the most delusional shit I ever heard in my life. If I ever heard it, if I never heard it. Because I really would like to get it. I really try to get it, and I just can't get it. Because for me, if I like you, and that's the thing about me, I am capable of entertaining multiple niggas at a time. But if I like you, if I really like you, if I'm feeling you, then there will be no other man that's interesting to me. I wouldn't even want to get the attention of no other man because I want you. You understand what I'm saying? So for people to send me in my face that, like, that whole love triangle thing, like, how is it possible that you are in love with two different people? That's impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but it's impossible to me. It's impossible to me. You sitting right in my face right now, for real, and you telling me that you are in love with two motherfuckers? Two separate motherfuckers? Girl. I don't know how you gonna do, but I wish you the best of luck. Okay. I completely forget. I have buy this pack of this Crown Royal whiskey. Let me do how the girls do. You put a hand behind so you can see. This Crown Royal whiskey lemonade. I completely forgot I had this in my fridge, so let's go ahead and try it. Just a disclaimer: this contains alcohol. If you're not 21, then don't buy it. You can't drink it. It's not for you. You gotta be 21 in the United States to consume alcohol. But let's try it. You know what this is? It's literally a whiskey sour with club soda. That's precisely what this is. And I love me a whiskey sour. It's good. It's good. That's liquor though. That's liquor. And I, for one, I'm proud to say that I'm ready to be in a relationship. I'm ready to be, oh God. I'm ready to be in a relationship. I'm ready to be with one person and one person only. I'm ready to go to the pumpkin patch. I'm ready to have matching Christmas sweaters. And I'm ready to be with one man for every season. Not just for fall and winter and cuddle season. For every season. And I want to be with one man who's going to allow me, not allow me, because I can do whatever the fuck I want, who's comfortable and within himself, comfortable and secure within himself to understand that who I am as a person is not the type of person that's going to conform my personality and all of that stuff for you. Like, so if you are having a hard time in life right now, understand that sometimes it's not always gonna be easy. It's not always gonna be easy, and life is different for everybody. It's different for everybody. So for you to go online and get vexed and get thinking about what you see people doing, you do not know the backstory of it. You don't, and that goes for relationships too. Please, I beg of you to stop idolizing these celebrity couples. I beg. Like, I personally, I would say, as a teenager, I definitely used to idolize some YouTube couples like De'Ara and Ken. Who didn't want what De'Ara and Ken had? Like, De'Ara and Ken was an ideal YouTube couple when I was in high school. Like, we all thought they were for life for us. Like, we all thought they were ride or die. But life happens. You know what I'm saying? I, for one, was devastated when they broke up. Devastated. But that taught me that you cannot idolize what you see on the internet, because you don't know what goes on when them cameras turn off. You don't know what goes on when they leave from off of that screen. You do not know. You know what I'm saying? All you know is what they show you. And they're not going to show you everything, because they're human beings just like all of us are human beings. And they're not obligated to show you every single piece of their life. You know what I'm saying? They're showing what they choose to show you. So it's easy to idolize something that you see on social media, because all you see on social media is the good stuff, is the positive stuff, is the happy stuff. You're not seeing the arguments. You're not seeing the disagreements. You're not seeing the abuse. You're not seeing the cheating. You're not seeing the stuff that happens to people when they're together in relationships. So understand that people are not perfect. In Givion's song, last one? Is it last one? His new album, I'm not looking for the one. Yeah, for now I'm having fun. I'm done because I always get hurt. Won't be here for long. Something, catch me if you want. I don't want to put myself first. We can kiss, we can touch, and do it often. That song, Lost Me, that's what it's called. At the end of it, they have a lady or something. They have a lady speaking, and she was like, "There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, because there's no such thing as perfect people." And I said, and yeah, that's really what it is. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, because there's no such thing as perfect people. We're all human beings. The only person that's perfect is God, and He did not. He's a person. He's the only person in this world that's perfect. And none of us here, not me, not you, not nobody else is God. And we can never be God. So please stop expecting perfection out of human beings. Please. That's where you keep getting disappointed. Because you want everything in the book. No. Y'all want every person to be perfect. Please stop expecting perfection out of human beings. It will never happen. And you will end up disappointed every single time. And all you're doing when you do that is setting yourself up for failure and setting yourself up for disappointment. That is all you're doing. It's simple as that. It's really that simple. Like, for women, y'all have this list of requirements. Listen, I had a whole list of what I require for a man in my notes a while ago. And I'm telling you, I'm throwing that list away. Because at the end of the day, love is gonna come the way it comes. It might not be the 6 foot tall, They might not be the 6 foot tall football player with a heart of gold that you wanted. But that man is gonna, but that short, a little bit chubby, bank teller is gonna love you out of his heart. You know what I'm saying? It's not always gonna come the way you want it to come, but it's gonna come and it's gonna be real. So please stop, just throw away all them expectations, all them, what's the word I'm looking for? Not materialistic. There's a word I'm looking for. It's not unrealistic, but we won't go unrealistic. All them unrealistic expectations you have of people. This is not buildaboy.com. Okay? This is not buildabitch.com. Okay? Please. You have to take the good with the bad. And if the good outweighs the bad, then that's your man, sis. And if the bad outweighs the good, then what's the point of you being here? Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about cheating. That shit is done. That is a deal breaker number 1. If you cheat on me, it's over. Anyway, I done doing all this rambling. You can sit here rambling all night long, but I know I have places to be, and I have a bed to go to. So we're gonna end the video right here. At the end of the day, nobody's gonna love you if you don't love yourself. I had to learn that the hard way. I had to learn that the hard way. Everybody did. You know what I'm saying? And nobody, at the end of the day, nobody is going to love you if you don't love yourself. And loving yourself is more than just telling yourself, oh, you're beautiful, and giving yourself words of affirmation. That is more than that. Like, loving yourself is making choices for yourself that because you know you deserve better than that. Like, don't ever think about, oh, if that's what you think you deserve, then you should stay. Nah, don't say like that. Somebody on TikTok was like, if that's what you think your best friend deserves, then you should stay. Think about that, because we seem to hate ourselves for some reason. We seem to allow ourselves to put up with the most bullshit when it comes to men and relationships and all that stuff. But we don't play about our best friend. We will never sit here and allow our best friend to get played like that. To the same way how you will go up to bat and not let nobody mess with your best friend, not let nobody fuck with your best friend, not let nobody talk to nobody. You will never let nobody talk to your best friend the way you talk to yourself. You will never let nobody treat your best friend the way you treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. All of that stuff is self-love. It's more about just looking in the mirror and be like, I am love, I am this, I am that, and affirmations and all that stuff, which is great. You definitely should do that. But that's not all what it's about. Because you could tell yourself all the time, but then you're still allowing yourself to be taken advantage of by bitch-ass niggas because you want company. You do not love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Learn yourself. And you cannot love you until you learn you. Spend some time with you. A lot of us, we do not know who we are. We don't know ourselves. We know of ourselves. We know how to answer certain questions, but we don't know really deep and down who we are. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you cannot love you until you learn you. The same way how you can't love nobody else until you know that person. If you don't know that person, you don't love that person. It's simple as that. So spend some time with yourself, learn yourself, and learn who you are and love yourself. And I promise you, as long as we all love ourselves and understand what we will and will not accept and what we do and do not deserve, everything in this world, everything in your life is going to come to you how you want it to be. You have the control over who and what is in your life. You know what I'm saying? And what you are allowed to be in your life. So just take that with you. Y'all love each other. I love good shits. Yeah, that's it. I hope I enjoyed my little 2 cents. I hope I enjoyed my little rant and raving. Let me know down in the comments. Y'all could start a little discussion group down in the comments about what you think about relationships nowadays and all of that stuff, and dating and all of that stuff. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know y'all opinions down in the comments. And yeah, I hope y'all have an amazing day. I hope y'all have a great day, a great night, evening, afternoon, whatever it is. Are you watching this video? And yeah, I'll check out you later. Stay lovely.